and welcome to UK's Dialogue Dailies. My name is Yukina and I'm thrilled to be your host. I think most of you are my friends, but in case you don't know me, I'm gonna introduce a little bit of myself. My name is Yukina again, and I'm Japanese, 22 years old. I will graduate uni in a week, but already started my first career in influencer marketing. This podcast is something I've been dreaming about for a long time. However, this will be the podcast where I can talk to myself and record my feeling. So for some of you, it's not daily educational podcast. I hope at least one of you have some kind of inspiration or something from my sorts. You are so welcome to give me comments or reaction as well via DM, YouTube comment, whatever you want. I started this podcast for 2 reasons. The first reason is maintaining and improving my English skill. I studied abroad for a year from 2021 to 2022, but after coming back to Japan, I don't have much time to speak English. I have friends all over the world, but since we have a big time differences and a different time schedule, it is so difficult to have a conversation with them other than text message. So thank you for your patience with my broken English in advance. You are also really welcome to point out my mistake of English as well. The second reason is to feel connection. I will talk about it later, but I am now working remotely from home, so I don't talk with anybody other than work meeting, so I feel more lonely than before. And I don't live with my family anymore, so that's also a reason why I feel more lonely. Since we graduate from university and start our career, it is also really difficult to have some time with friends as well. I don't really know how often I can continue this podcast, but I will do my best. And don't forget to subscribe to the podcast or YouTube if you're there. And let's dive in. So today's theme is working from home. The reason why I chose this topic is because, as I said before, I am working from home right now, and my current job position is influencer marketer at Korean company, but I'm still in Japan. So I work remotely, and most of my colleagues are in Korea or other countries. So I've never met anyone at my company before, but that's the way it is. It's more and more usual to work remotely right now, so I thought it was okay. And also they are creating Japanese branches, so after establishing Japanese branches, I can go to the office as well. That's my current job position. Next, why I chose this position, influencer marketer. As some of you know, I studied politics and economics in the university. I mean, that was really interesting and also important to learn. I got a lot of good knowledge at the university as well. But at the same time, especially after I went abroad for a year, I feel I want to get a job position which is more creative, because many students from my faculty in my home university, they are gonna work in the bank or as a consultant or so on. I mean, their job is also really creative in some sense, but I feel for me it is more suitable to have creative jobs such as graphic design, marketing, or so on. So I decided to work as a graphic designer communication consultant as an intern when I'm in university, and I thought it was really fun. Yeah, so I wanted to pursue my career with those kind of like creative field. The second important thing for me to find a job is like I want to get a job in foreign countries because I want to live in foreign countries as soon as possible. I like Japan a lot, but like sometimes I feel more like comfortable to be in a working culture in like Europe or like foreign countries. I mean, I just lived in like foreign countries for a year. I didn't work there, so like I wasn't really in the working industry there, like in foreign countries, but yeah, I want to challenge working in foreign countries if I have a chance. I feel like if I get a job, in foreign companies, I need an experience that I work in an international like environment and also focus on like one specific like field or like position. So that's why I want to pursue something in the creative industry, and also ideally like social media or like making content on social media as well. So that's why I was thinking it's good to focus on like influencer marketing for a while. It's been really good. Like I have a lot of fun so far, so I think this is good position for me. Pros and cons of my current position is like pros is of course I have fun. Like I can see like so many creators contents and to see like food is really suitable for the brands. I can find many new creators like every single day, which is like so like inspirational as a person who creates a content as well. That's also like good kind of like good insight for me to like make contents myself as well. And also since I work remotely, I can have my own time a lot because I don't have to like commute. That's less stressful, of course. But the cons of this position is, since this is a remote position, I don't see anyone during the day. I don't talk to like anybody like other than work. Since we don't see each other's face, we don't talk about like private thing or so on, just like work. The communication or like connection with people is less than before, or sometimes I feel like I just like stay at home too much. I wanna go outside, but I can work from cafe or like co-working space, but that costs me money. And also since I moved out from my family's place and live by myself, I don't have a lot of money to spend. So like to be honest, I still haven't arranged the comfortable environment for home office. That's also cons of this position. But working from home is kind of hard. Not really hard for me, but I feel like it's really difficult for my parents to understand, because my parents are both working in the office, and they have been like working in office all the time. Sometimes like they work from home, but like not like every day. Like especially my mom cannot understand like why I chose like this position. She thinks that I need to like communicate with like more people to experience more. I kind of feel the same, like I should communicate with like more people. Like I don't have like any communication with like with my colleague or like my boss because it's remote setting. I mean, at the same time I feel like I can have a communication other than work, but I don't know like where to have a connection with many people like other than work. I don't know like how to make a connection with people here, which is a bit sad. That's kind of like my issues and like feelings and kind of like confusion in my mind. I am focusing on the job, my work, even though at home, and I like remote setting as well, but at the same time there are so many like difficulties caused by remote setting as well. So that's my kind of like contradiction in my mind. I mean, I don't want to make this like topic really like heavy because this is my first episode. I think I talked about everything I wanted to share with you, so I feel this is the end of this episode. So this episode was more like my introduction and a little life update. Since this is my first episode, I'm sorry if it's like too like difficult to understand. Like if you don't know me, I think you may not understand this episode at all. I'm sorry for that, but I hope you enjoyed that or like feel something from it. Please like and comment if you can. Thank you so much for listening today and have a time for me. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. See you soon. Bye bye.